Yes, Shalina, it's going really well down here. Remember the 5th of November. Why? Well, that was the anniversary of the plan by a man to kill the King of England back in 1605, all those many years ago. And the plan was done by, well, it was going to be carried out by a man called Guy Fawkes. We all know the story, if you don't already. He was going to blow up the Houses of Parliament with the king inside. However, the king found out, Guy Fawkes was captured and executed. But for hundreds of years, the 5th of November has been celebrated with bonfires as a celebration of the king not having been killed. And that's how the 5th of November has been remembered as Bonfire Night. And there's a bonfire right behind me. It's been raging for the last couple of hours. And I have to tell you, I haven't been to one of these since I was a little kid. And it's been such a joy to see young families here, young kids who have certainly not been to one of these before because there hasn't been one in so long. And to tell me more about that is the Scouts Commissioner, Mark Rodriguez. Mark, you must be very happy with how it's gone. There were loads of people here.
Overwhelmed with the response. You know, it was a big unknown. It hadn't happened for a while now, and the first time we were bringing it back on again, collaborating with the Ministry of Culture. The attendance numbers were something that we couldn't really judge, but we've been overwhelmed with the response. It's been fantastic.
You've made a proper event of it with food, with drink, with a DJ, and with lots of guys to burn, as it were. So there was even chanting for different numbers because there were so many of them. What's the process been like? How did that all come about?
Yeah, we've tried to replicate an event that we've been doing in the past. We've not done it for the last 10 years. So we always promote and encourage participation from the community at large. We had a guy competition going on. We've managed to get a £5 donation per entry, and that we're contributing towards GBC Open Day. So we've had a very good response with that. We put a food stall, we've got the ice cream van, we've got the sweet stall, we've got a DJ going on. So we've tried to fill in the event as big as we can. Considering it's a weeknight, you know, it's been quite well attended by lots of families.
Absolutely, yeah, we're trying to compete with that DJ right now. Yeah. You talked there about how it hasn't happened for the last 10 years. There was one 5 years ago that a different group put together. Are we going to see this happen more regularly then? Are we going to see this happen every year?
The commitment is there, you know. Government has invested some money this year towards some of the equipment so that we can keep the event going every year now. This is the work of Minister Santos, who wanted to bring back all these traditional events that perhaps have been lost in the community, and this was one that we subscribed to happily, you know, and we've done a joint collaboration with the Ministry for Culture.
And I mean, in terms of the organization of it and the lead up to it, how has that worked out?
For us, in Scouting, one of our strategic objectives is to promote active citizenship, you know, and we try and do that with our members. For this particular event, we've tried to sort of manage it with our adult volunteers alone. So we've pushed it out. I mean, we have in excess of 70 adult volunteers within our association. So it's easy for us to sort of enroll people to attend. And everybody happily does it because that's what Scouting is all about, giving back to the community as best as we can.
How did the best guy competition go? Because there were some very imaginative ones in there.
We've had all sorts of characters, but all said, the first, second and third prize were all given to traditional Guy Fawkes replica guys. But we had quite a large array of guys on offer, and I think we had in excess of 20 guys participating. So hopefully next year we'll have lots more, and the event can just simply grow and grow.
Lovely. Well, Mark, thank you so much. I'm glad it's gone really well, and we'll see you next year on the 5th of November again, I'm sure.
Thank you for covering the event.
Thank you, Mark. Mark Rodriguez there from the Scouts, the Commissioner of the Scouts, who together with GCS has put together this bonfire here in Little Bay, which was really well attended, and I'm sure they will, as the poem goes, make sure that there be no reason that the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot.